Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring a few messages and decks of cards in for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. It's not just about what we're doing with the cards either, it's about the channeling that I receive from heaven. And I've got a lot to tell you today, so strap in for the ride. This is a roller coaster. You're meant to ride it, as Ronan said. So I've got a number sequence today you're going to be seeing. I've got physical things you may be experiencing, things that your twin may be experiencing that you're feeling and going through yourself. And then we're going to bring in the cards. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Now I want to start with this number sequence they've given me. And the number sequence is 265. Now you may see 265 itself, or you may see combinations of it. So you could see 265, or you could see 222, 666, 555, or you could see 26, 65, a combination of these numbers. And really what the numbers are saying to you today is, it's all going to be okay. It will all work out beautifully in the end. And you don't get your rainbow without experiencing a lot of rain first. And you may feel there's a lot of rain in your journey right now. There's a lot of chaos going on, upheaval. Because you're actually learning to surrender, to dance in the rain, to be okay with the rain, to trust in God. And to remember that when there was the big flood back in the day, God sent the rainbow to say, this is a form of protection. I won't do that again. So whenever you're going through in your journey, it won't happen this way again because you're learning from it. And once you've learned from it, then you grow from it. It's only if you don't learn the lessons you keep experiencing the same thing or going through the same cycle. And I feel you're at a point in your journey now where you're evolving and transforming. So I want to give you the message of 265. So the first thing I've got is my Angel Numbers Oracle deck here. And the angels have shown me how to break it down. So first we've got 2, which is about trusting the universe. Now if you're seeing combinations of 2 like 222 or 2222, or even if you're seeing spiders, that's your sign to trust the universe right now, to give it to God, to know that you are safe. If you're seeing 2 and 6 together, 26, it's a sign to hold your vision. Now, I also feel this is a huge sign to hold your vision as we move towards 2026, because we're currently in 2025 as I'm recording this. Whenever you find this video, it will be meant for you. However, the 2026 energy is the year of the horse, the year of freedom. So it's so important you hold your vision right now and you believe, you don't give up, you have faith, you trust in what you're manifesting, because there's no need to worry. So if you're seeing 666, there's no need to worry. It means you may be worrying too much about the physical reality or having what you desire in a physical way. Or you may be letting your ego get in the way that edges all the goodness out. So you may be paying too much attention to what's going on around you physically. And that can be affecting you physically too, which is another reason why we've got physical symptoms. So if you're seeing combinations of the number 6, ask for help. That means call on your angels. Or maybe talk to someone in your life that you have. It could be a friend, it could be a family member. It could be someone at work asking for help, assist you. But mainly this is talking to your angels and knowing they are there. So instead of panicking about things, pray about things. And it will bring in intuitive hits for you, answers and solutions. If you're seeing number 5, it's about the changes that are coming. So you could be seeing 555, huge sign of change. Changes are coming to turn things around because it's going to work out beautifully. So if you're seeing 65, that's your sign. It will work out beautifully for you. So I feel if you're seeing 265, it's giving you all these messages. It's saying to you, the changes you desire, the changes you are working towards, the changes you are dreaming about are coming. So there's no need to worry. Anytime you panic, anytime you go into fear, ask for help because it will work out beautifully. And the rainbow is coming there. The rainbow is also a symbol of protection. So remember, in the chaos which causes disruption, you feel like something's wrong or off or not working out when it actually is. So all you need to do instead is hold your vision and trust the universe. And holding your vision means talking to your angels, keeping your eyes on what you do want, not what you don't want, trusting all will be well. And that's when you see the spiders and other signs that you are safe. Now, especially if you're going through physical things. So the first thing you may be experiencing is stomach issues. Now, I feel this is more connected with them than you. So if you are feeling stomach issues and you don't know why, if it comes on quickly, or maybe it's also, you also experience other things like the shakes or disorientation or heart palpitations, or maybe some cramping. It's all because they are digesting things in their life right now. Now, you can get stomach issues yourself if you're going through big changes, if you're learning how to surrender and giving it to God. Maybe you're changing something in your own life. So you could be moving out of your own karmic cycle. You could be leaving a job, changing a situation. There could be some change going on in your body, because fear-based struggle causes the gripping pain. Fear, false experiences appearing real, things that we go into in our mind, thinking the worst, or worry, panic, anxiety, or false evidence appearing real, where we see something on social media or someone says something and it makes you think a certain thing. So it's the need when you have stomach pain, because remember, stomach is connected with the solar plexus, to trust your gut instinct and your intuition, and to believe what you intuitively know, to go with the flow. And where we are right now as we record this video is a huge message to go with the flow. We're in Mercury retrograde, and this time it's all about being at peace and being at ease and letting go, because when you're holding on, it's like you're tense and you're grabbing on and you're fearing. You're in fear of lack. When you let go, you surrender, you have everything you need. And that can also cause stomach cramps, when you're dealing with this issue. So digesting information that you may not like. And this is what they are doing as well, because they are looking at their life and digesting information about it, like, I need to change. And they may not like that because it makes them step out of the comfort zone or face some kind of fear or challenge. So it's all the need to release fear and the struggle, because when we do that, we exchange it for peace. That's why prayer is so powerful. That's why the angels are saying to you, if you go into fear or worry, there's no need to worry, ask for help instead. So the stomach cramps are coming up to acceptance. They give me fear. Acceptance of the things that need to be changed or digested or worked out or healed will settle the stomach. So just like you'd perhaps have an Alka-Seltzer to settle your stomach, or have some peppermint tea, which also helps too, by the way, peppermint tea, for the physical thing. But what really settles the stomach, the spiritual truth, is acceptance. Accepting yourself as you are. Accepting the situation. Not running away from things. And when we run away from things or we feel guilty about things, we can do cuts and abrasions. And what I'm feeling is there could be cuts and abrasions coming to your hands and arms. Now, fingers, arms. I definitely feel this is what they are feeling, guilty about things. Maybe they're guilty because the back and forth between you. Or they're guilty because of the things they've said or not said. Or the things they've done or not done. So they're going over things in their mind, and that can bring up guilt, which brings up cuts and abrasions. So the need to be punished for actions in the past, forgive the self and heal. So again, they could be going over the past, regretting certain things, and that can bring up these feelings of guilt or pangs of stress or regret that make them bang their arm up or cause problems. And that's because the hands and arms are about feelings. There's the need to feel. What do we do with our hands? We touch. What do we do with our arms? We embrace. So if they aren't allowing themselves to do that, or they're holding themselves back or repressing energy, these are bringing problems up. They arise when feelings are repressed. We're unable to give or reach out. And if they are stopping themselves from giving to you or reaching out to you, they're going to have issues with the hands and arms. Give back to yourself at this time. Massage will help. And massage will help because it stimulates your body. But I'm not just talking about like going for a massage. This is about, touching yourself, as in, kind of relaxing your muscles yourself. Maybe even doing that through meditation. There's definitely heart issues going on right now because there's heart activation taking place. This is also about trusting the universe. So again, trusting the universe is connected with the solar plexus. Trusting in the gut instinct and the intuition. Your heart is connected with what happens in the physical because your heart will speed up as you notice things and go through changes, connected with the 6 and the 5. So the heart chakra activation is taking place. So it may serve you today to cleanse your heart chakra. We've been cleansing the sacral chakra. Now it's time to cleanse the heart chakra. maybe even to use some rose quartz, to hold some or to wear some, to bring some into your environment, to bring a cleansing in. The angels say, slow down and accept the process that's happening right now. Affirm, I am safe, and breathe through any discomfort or changes or challenges. The heart is preparing so it can open up to giving and receiving love in all its pure and many forms, simple, unconditional love. And when we go through worries and fears and the need to accept, to slow down, accept the process, you could also be having toe issues, shooting pains in the toes. Maybe it's your toe you bang up, because toes are connected with minor fears around the future. So trust that your future is safe, guided and protected. And that's where the rainbow comes in. And again, that's where we connect with the number 265, which I also feel is also a huge message about being kind to yourself and loving to yourself and giving to yourself all the things you so freely give to them or other people in your life. If you're having trouble sleeping, restlessness, lying awake at night, feeling like you just can't, drop off and you can't relax, it's because there's a busy mind. So your mind is occupied with other things. Now, I definitely feel they are experiencing this, going round and round in the mind about things they need to do, things they need to change, things they need to sort out, things they need to say. So a busy mind creates the inability to relax and calm down. Maybe there's been some grief lately, so there could have been some problems, arguing going on. There could have been a physical loss in some way. It could be financial, it could be the loss of a job, it could be a situation, a person. So lack of sleep causes irritability and bouts of anger and rage, and this may affect them in their physical world when they're at work or when they're with the karmic partner or the children or when they're just talking to family. So you can do things like use essential oils like lavender in a relaxing bath to induce a calm and relaxing sleep. Or if you can't have a bath for some reason, if you just got a shower, just stand in the shower and let the water cleanse you. Or maybe put some lavender oil on a pillow or have chamomile tea. There are things you can do to assist with the physical symptoms, but understand why it's occurring. It's to do with your mind being occupied. And also legs, issues with legs, which also include the feet, the toes, also the knees, the thighs, fears around moving forward. So if they feel stuck in a place or feel stuck in one place in their mind, then there's also going to be foot issues, knee issues, legs. Take it one step at a time. So this is understanding there's no need to rush this because the journey is protected. And we do get frustrated because we want things now and we have to surrender and release. So if you're experiencing any of these physical things, that's why. Now, someone commented and said, please don't talk about the physical things. It's not nice. Well, we're human beings. We have physical bodies. So we're going to go through physical things. Thinking otherwise isn't realistic. Okay, and as a physical being who channels energy and connects with energy, you're going to have physical things going on. But the more you understand your body and get to know it, the quicker things will pass. And the more you'll recognise, I am okay after all, it's Ascension. It's because I'm connecting with my twin. So I want to give you the meaning of 265 from Kyle's book here, Angel Numbers. This is by Kyle Gray. So the message of this number, which remember I feel you're going to see in various shapes and forms. So you may see 265 or you could see 2 6s or 5s or combinations thereof. Says you've been invited, which means the angels are asking you to allow yourself to show up for yourself the way you show up for others. So it's really about recognizing that what you do now is up to you. And you're going to show up for yourself as well as everyone else. So you're going to remember your own value and your own magnificence, because when you do that, everything changes. It's a game changer. It's a page turner, because you're no longer stuck in a cycle of needing validation or needing to hear that they care about you, because you know they do, because you care about yourself and you look in the mirror and you think, wow, of course I'm magical and wonderful and attractive and I'm this spiritual being. Why wouldn't they want me? So it's about believing in yourself more than anything else. And when you do that, you relax. I'm also going to bring in the message from Doreen Virtue's Angel Numbers 101. So 265, what's the message? It says the positive and healthy changes you're in the midst of making make it easier for you to support yourself and your family and anyone else. So relax, the worst is now behind you. So it's also a sign and a symbol that the worst is behind you. The rain will stop. So the rain that you're experiencing in your life, the storm, the chaos is going to stop and the rainbow is going to come out. And that's the big intuitive message I need to share today. Now let's go to the cards then. So we've got the Oracle of the Angels I'm going to bring in today. I'm going to bring in this gorgeous deck. This is the Love Tarot by Bowen. One of our soul sisters sent me this from Amazon. And I'm going to bring in the amazing Teddy Tarot. So let's connect with you, them, and the journey and see what's going on. So thank you, angels. What's the angel guidance for you today? What's the angel guidance for you today? On that card. What's the angel guidance for them today? The angel guidance for them. And the angel guidance for the journey itself. And I love this deck because, you know, you've got this gorgeous sword there, which is Archangel Michael giving you that sword of truth to help you and them to both make decisions. The yellow is about the solar plexus, intuition. It's about illumination. Archangel Uriel bringing in illumination today. So what's the energy around you? What's the energy around them today? I feel it's that one. I'm going to take these though and see what they are. And what's the energy around the journey? Thank you, angels. Okay. So I'm going to take them. I feel these are extra cards. I feel that's the most important message, and then these are extra cards. So I'll do them after. So what's the guidance about you? What's the energy you're in today? What are you experiencing? And what are they experiencing today? What are they experiencing today on their journey? And what's happening with the journey itself? So I like how just one card's coming out, very clear messages out the tarot there. So let's see what's going on there. So the message for you, the guidance is a door to the infinite. So there's infinite potential here. There's a vortex open. And we spoke about this yesterday, the vortex of creation. Putting into your vortex what you desire. So this is saying there's a door. There's a door that's been opened and you've been given the key to open it. So again, resonates with yesterday's messages and the messages over the last few days. A door to the infinite. Now we've got 1 and 6 there. Okay, 1 and 6, which is about new beginnings in the physical world. So if you've seen 1616, I feel number sequence is very powerful right now because I feel that your person may be struggling to express themselves. You know, they give me an issue with communication here. So it's about not being able to put the words together or express things to you. So the universe is doing it for you and for them. So if you've seen 1616 or 16 itself, or even 161, it's a sign a new beginning is coming into your physical world. So again, remember the message from heaven is to, instead of panicking, pray, to ask for help, to not worry, because it's all working out beautifully. So there's a door open to your dreams right now. All you have to do is surrender. And I definitely feel this is the energy that came in the new year, you know, in January as well, when we move towards the wood snake between now and June. There is a door open for the infinite potential here. And the angels are whispering this to you, whispering to you that things are happening, that your partnership has been manifested. So if you've seen 2828 or 2s or 8s, sign again that your partnership with your person has been manifested. The angels are whispering that to you. You're seeing signs about it. So the whispers are coming to you from heaven. That everything is working out, that you're moving forward. That they are your one. Now this says you're my soulmate. But we know this really means you're my person. You're my soul counterpart, my twin flame. It says it must be written in the stars, because you are most definitely my destiny and we belong together. So you know this, you know that you are destined to be. It's only the ego that edges the goodness out, or naysayers or fear that brings up doubt and illusion. You know in your heart and soul that this is your person. It must be written in the stars. Why else would you feel this way? Why else would you go through these things? You wouldn't. So the door is open to bring this in. So don't worry about missing out on this love. This is why you've got the 5 of Pentacles. You may be feeling, I'm going to miss out on this, or it's not meant for me. You've got to replace that fear with faith, because you are destined to be. And you've got all the rain. You know, I'm seeing this as rain in this card. I'm also seeing it as shooting stars. I'm also seeing it as wands moving forward. So once you realise you can't miss out on what's meant for you, everything moves forward because you surrender, you remember your own magnificence, and you step into your power. And that's when you start putting things into your vortex of creation, raising your vibration, working on spiritual practices that bring in power and faith. So look at this card. I'm seeing this as the 8 of Wands. Once you release and let go and stop worrying. So the energy that's coming in around them today, the guidance for them is strength. Wow, we've got 40, but they're giving me the number 1010. So I feel they may well be seeing 1010, or if you see 1010, that's a sign of power. And we've got the 4. The 4 is about angel protection. The 0 is a symbol of heavenly support, especially their loved ones in heaven. So I feel they've got loved ones in heaven guiding them right now to find the strength they need to make changes. And I'm also seeing this 40. Now, obviously, 40 is young in the grand scheme of things. Someone may be around the age of 40 and making changes, but they're showing it me like a big change. So this isn't about age, it's about changes at a certain time in your life, a certain spiritual time in your life. So it's not just about being middle-aged or hitting a certain age like 40 or 50 or 60. It's about going through a spiritual change, a spiritual aging. Now we've got the Lovers card. It's in reverse because they crave you and want you, and this is what they're working towards. Now some of them are dealing with third-party situations. They're in karmic relationships that they need to find the strength to leave. And these, it could even be things they've been doing for a long time, childhood romances, or maybe they've been together for a long time. But look what we've got here. We've got the snake. The snake is helping these karmic changes or karmic challenges to resolve and end amicably. The snake is there. So it doesn't matter how much they're trying to pretend everything's okay with the karmic partner. The wood snake is coming in to create change so they grow as a soul, so they don't remain stuck in comfort zones. This is also a huge sign that you don't need to worry because your love is protected and you're being guided back together right now in this year of the wood snake. So the Lovers is the sign of the fruit growing on the tree, the sign that things are manifesting. Now they're nervous about this because they need to find the strength. So they are finding strength because they're nervous. Now this is the main card. These two are clarifying cards. It says, you make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. So again, this is what I was connected with, where they're struggling to put words together. But they feel nervous around you because you put them on edge because of how they feel about you. Now, obviously, what I mean is it's very comfortable when they're with you because you are one, but you also make them feel nervous because they're so attracted to you. They're nervous because it's like they're on, not necessarily the best behaviour, but they're showing you a new side of you, of themselves, of you as well, like a new side of themselves that they may have been repressing because they've been stuck in this comfort zone or they've been doing what they're doing. So they get very nervous. And this is also connected with the root chakra. The root chakra is about change. So they're nervous about making changes. That's why they may be dealing with leg issues, banging the knees up the toes. They may be having minor fears around that. Things that they're going through because they're struggling to make the changes. So they're calling on heaven to give them strength. And even if they're not wanting to make these changes because of fear and thinking, I'll just stay where I am, it's easier, because they're nervous and worried about that and in fear, the wood snake is coming in to say, there's no way this love isn't happening. I'm going to give you the strength to overcome your nervousness so you can speak your truth and make changes. They're also jealous, and that makes them nervous. I'm very jealous, I can barely stand it. So they also get very jealous when it comes to you. And they give me heart chakra palpitation just as I'm connecting with this, because they may not be jealous around a karmic partner because they don't care the same way. So understand that, okay? They care about you in a totally different way than they've ever cared about anyone else, so they will get jealous, and that will trigger those feelings within them. You may get jealous in a way that you've never got jealous before. So these are things, wounds being healed. So they also get nervous because they're thinking, what if you leave me for someone else? Or what if you don't want me? Or what if? It's all fear-based energy. So they're also gaining strength to overcome their jealousy that makes them nervous because you're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before and I can't get enough, and that makes them nervous. And you may be feeling that way too. You can't get enough of them, or guess what? They can't get enough of you. They feel like you've put a spell on them because they are infatuated with you, obsessed with you, in love with you. You're on the mind all the time, and that's another reason why they struggle to sleep, because you're on their mind, you're in their head. They're thinking about you, they're turned on to you. So they are finding the strength to overcome their nervousness to be with you because you're their one. And the wood snake is saying whatever they're in, whatever is holding them back, whatever's causing them fear or anxiety or nervousness is being healed with strength. So the energy around the journey is the eternal light of love. And this is 25. This is where we are now in 2025. The eternal light of love. So you're being guided to remember that. You have an eternal light and the light is love. So turn on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you are. Let it attract in the good stuff. Your light has power. And when you're shining your light, everything moves forward. I just looked at the clock there. It's 25:25. So remember 2 and 5. So changes in the relationship. Changes in the partnership to bring you together. Great changes coming. Changes in karmic situations. Why? Because you're their favourite. And they're saying you're in my dreams. Okay? Even if things are unclear. So if things are unclear to you right now, you're going to see them in your dreams. You're going to be shown previews in dreams about what's going on. That you're their favourite. And that's what they're wanting you to know. So I don't know how I feel about the connection anymore. I feel this is definitely about them looking at their karmic relationship. I don't know how I feel about this person anymore. I don't know how I feel about what I'm going through anymore. And this is also about working through your own fears. How do I actually feel about this connection? Well, you know that they're your favourite. It says you're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. You're the first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. So if the way forward is unclear, which I really feel this is referring to, it's not about being unclear about the way they feel about you because you're their favourite. It's about being unclear about what the next steps are. All you have to do is shine that light because you're the one they wake up thinking about. You're the one that's in their dreams. They're dreaming about you when they're sleeping because remember they're lying awake thinking about you too. You're the person they want to call when they go through something, whether it's good or bad, light or dark. And they've been dreaming about you. In my dreams we are free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. And you're going to experience that too. So you're both dream travelling. Forgive me, fear. This is also helping you to work through fears in your dreams because in dreams you explore each other. In dreams you explore taking risks and doing things differently. And ultimately you've got the sun. So this is your positive outcome. Your happy ever after that's been manifested, coming together. So the message is, will you listen? So the angel's saying, will you listen? Will you listen to this message today? Will you understand that even though the journey may seem unclear, everything is working out? And they are saying to you, there's so many things I want to say to you. And you're saying to them, there's so many things I want to say to you. Will you hear me out all the way? Will you believe me? So this is about having that conversation. And this is also, I feel, about things that they want to say to their karmic partner. Or things they want to say to their family or their friends. And they may be worried about those people hearing them out. Maybe they're struggling to start a conversation because they're wondering what they're going to say or do. Because I definitely feel this is start of the end of the karmic situations, the start of your life together, and this is what's being manifested. And you're being shown this in your dreams. So you can't miss out on this love. It may feel unclear right now because you're going through the rain, but the rainbow is protecting you. And at the end of the rainbow is a big light. It's a big pot of gold. And that's what you're heading towards. So really do trust in the love. And if you've seen the numbers 265 or combinations of 1616, any of these numbers, it's a huge sign to our faith. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.